Welcome to Essential Oils 101 with me, Linda Mae Myers. Well, today I want to introduce you to essential oils through Young Living because they've made such a difference in my family's life. So a quick version of my story is that I have autoimmune issues, and I was seeking out natural alternatives and ways to address some of the symptoms that I was dealing with. And my friend, who was also a mom looking for natural options, introduced me to Young Living after she knew I had some bad experiences with other companies. And I was looking for a company that was willing to stand behind the product that they produced. I signed up because I was in search for something, right? I became a believer when we were able to use essential oils to reduce the amount of medication and chemicals that we use in our home. I started sharing Young Living because people were asking and they wanted to know. They wanted to know what I was using and why I was using it. Then I was able to get my orders paid for, plus some extra cash. I didn't set out to do the business, but I found that I love the community and I love working from home and helping people. I love the opportunity to be able to get to a place in my life where I can give more. If you know anything about my story, my husband and I are currently completely debt-free, with the exception of our mortgage, and we're working our way towards that. But enough about me. If you want to read more about my story, you can visit my website, lindamaymyers.com. But today is not about me. Today is about you and how essential oils can help your life and help your story, right? So what are essential oils? Essential oils, they are the most powerful part of the plant. They are distilled from shrubs, from flowers, from trees, roots, bushes, fruits, rinds, herbs, all the parts of the plants, right? Oils consist of hundreds of different natural organic compounds. In humans, they provide support for every system of our body: our skeletal system, our muscular system, right? Our circulatory system, our endocrine system, hormones, respiratory system, and of course the immune system. They support brain health and healthy weight. They are used extensively for spiritual support in your prayer life, as well as emotional support. So at the time that I'm recording this class, it is during COVID-19 2020. So a lot of people are shut in. So emotional support as well as immune support is a big need right now. So essential oils have been used for thousands of years as beauty aids. Also, an oil diffuser can soothe a child's tough day at school or tough day at home, right? We homeschool. It can provide a calming effect when you've had a stressful day at work. Oils can be used as an alternative to cleaning chemicals in your home. You can literally swap out every single chemical in your home to a pure lifestyle, and you can do it without breaking the bank. Because, again, my story, I'm all about budgeting, but not to sacrifice our health, right? So there has to be a balance. The kit we're going to be training on today is the Young Living Premium Starter Kit. It's over $400 worth of products, deeply discounted to $165. It's the only thing that Young Living offers at like half off. It comes with 12 essential oils, a diffuser, and it's, I don't know if you can see behind me, it's this diffuser right here is the one I recommend. It has 11 different light settings, including a candle flicker mode. And the reason I love this one, and I don't recommend upgrading to the fancier ones, is because this baby, especially if you're new to essential oils, you put the oil in it, you put the water in it, the oil in it, you turn it on, and it's good. It runs up to 10 hours, depending on which setting you pick. And so I can set it, you're in my kitchen right now, I can set it on and forget it for just a day. And whatever oil I put in there, whether it's going to be immune support for my family, whether it's going to be emotional support for my family, or whether it's just something to brighten up and cleanse the air, or all of the above, it's going to run all day long. I can, put it in there and forget about it, right? So let's jump right in. All right, you do not need to be an aromatherapist to use essential oils. We're going to break that down for you today. There are three main ways to use essential oils: topically, aromatically, and internally. Topically, you put it on the skin. Internally, you're going to ingest it in the food you eat or in the drinks. Like right now, I have seltzer water with lemon essential oil in it. I'm using for flavor. Also, citrus oils provide a gentle detox to our bodies, right? And then, of course, it's aromatically. It's either going to be in a diffuser like the one behind me, or it can be simply taking an essential oil like peppermint. Peppermint is one of my absolute favorites. Smelling out of the bottle, or another method is just putting it in your hands, rubbing your hands together, and breathing it in. I love the smell of peppermint because it's very invigorating, and it also opens up the sinuses. No stuffiness anymore, right? All right, So that's the three ways that you can use essential oils. Now, how do they enter and how long do they last, right? Tests have shown that oils will reach the heart, the liver, and the thyroid within 3 seconds if used topically. Get that on the skin. I'm sorry, no, that's 3 seconds if you breathe in like that. Okay, if you breathe in an essential oil, whether it's a diffuser or in your hand, within 3 seconds, it's going to be in your heart, your liver, your thyroid, and other places. These are just the places they've tested. Now, if you use it topically, within 26 seconds, less than 30 seconds, it's going to be in your bloodstream, right? So expulsion of essential oils, they're going to leave your body in usually 3 to 6 hours for a healthy person with no yuck left behind. And that's the important part. No yuck left behind, okay? So, yes, I list my slides there. So how do we use essential oils? We talked about that. Now, let's go into a little bit about essential oil history, all right? I have my notes here because I can't remember all this stuff and I don't want to miss a thing for you. Oils were first mentioned by name in the biblical book of Genesis. Chapter 37, when Joseph was sold into slavery, they carried spices, balms, and myrrh, right? Genesis ends with the burial of Joseph's father, anointed with myrrh. There are over 1,100 direct and indirect mentions of essential oils in scripture. Some of the oldest cultures on earth use essential oils. Let's see, the Babylonians used cedarwood, myrrh, and cypress. The Egyptians use essential oils for beauty and embalming, and they actually have the oldest recipe for deodorant on record. The Egyptians do, right? See, Pakistan and Rome use essential oils for communal bathhouses. Let that sink in for a second, right? Jesus was given gold, frankincense, and myrrh. Frankincense was sometimes referred to as the coconut of essential oil because there are literally over 10,000 uses for frankincense alone. Essential oils were used during the medieval Europeans, right? But it wasn't, and then they kind of faded out of popularity for a while, right? It was only after World War II when essential oils were rediscovered, right? The science on their use grows every single year to date. So, do essential oils really work? That's what you want to know, right? I used to buy essential oils from another company until I had a bad experience that made me take a closer look. In the United States, there's no rating system for essential oils. It would be wonderful if there was, because then you would know what you're buying by looking at the label, correct? But if you walk into the grocery store and look at a box of cereal, you'll see nutrition facts on the side. You'll know exactly what's in that box of cereal. There's no label like that on essential oils. This means that you have to trust the source. You have to know the company that you're working with. You have to know that the company you're purchasing from. And for me, I choose Young Living. So what sets Young Living aside? It's seed to seal. So seed to seal in 2 minutes, right? The one thing that sets Young Living apart from other companies is what we call our seed to seal promise. Let me break that down for you. What seed to seal actually means is that at Young Living, we do not strip constituents to make our oil smell better. We do not mix spices of the same oil. We do not spray weed killers or pesticides or herbicides or genetically modified seeds. We spend $12,000 per year to hand weed our lavender, okay? Excuse me, I misspoke. $12,000 per acre, not per year. $12,000 per acre. So why is that something that you'd want to know? Because the industry standard is $60 per acre, because spraying with pesticides is much cheaper than hand weeding. We do not distill with solvents like hexane. Our soil is not tainted with mercury, arsenic, glyphosate, or any poison because our fields are untouched by these toxic chemicals. Young Living harvests at the exact time that Young Living's research team has deemed to be the ideal specific time for each plant. They know when the peak is because they have researched it and they've cataloged this in extensive library on oils. It's the oldest and largest globally compiled files, nearly 30 years of research at farms on 6 different continents. So that's amazing. So let's take a look at this. Yes, look at the map. Every dot represents a farm that Young Living owns or cooperatively owns. Gary Young grew helichrysum essential oil at St. Mary's in Idaho. Then he went to Mona, Utah. Then to the Mediterranean country of Croatia to watch its scores on the CDCL testing. We don't always grow where it's natively grown. We grow it where it scores best to produce effectiveness for our bodies, okay? Our farms are all over the world, as you can see, and you can visit them yourself, any of them, because Young Living is a transparent company. I'm looking forward to visiting the farms out west, especially the lavender fields. I just want to stand in the field of lavender. I want to get one of those pictures where there's nothing around me for the eye to see except lavender plants, right? So That's what I'm looking forward to. So Young Living tests 8 times at the farm, then again in Spanish Fork, Utah, and then again after bottling. They do 24 tests per batch to make sure the oils meet Young Living standards. And then they do third-party testing with 2 accredited, respected independent labs. Young Living oils are tested by scientists with over 180 years combined lab experience. Most of the scientists were even hand-trained by Gary Young himself. Young Living is a global leader in essential oils. Let that sink in. Look at the map. They are a global leader. With nearly $2 billion in sales annually, that means those that use the products keep returning because they work, right? They work. Take it from me. I've had experience with other companies that don't work. I've had experience with companies that don't want to stand behind their product. There are 3,000 global employees, 600 life-changing products, 16 corporate and partner farms, more than 20 international markets, 50 highly trained scientists, 12 independent partner labs, and 6 million global members. Now, that's what I call a good track record for success, right? Those that are using the oils keep coming back. All right. Check out seedtoseal.com for more information. To say that Young Living is the same as a generic brand or brand at the grocery store makes no sense. There are 2 completely different products. Why use an oil to get away from chemicals to get an oil that is laden with chemicals, right? You cannot have quality without cost. The 2 go hands in hand, right? Quality and cost. Irrigated, mechanical, separated rib meat is not the same as pasture, grass-fed, organic beef. You get what you pay for. We understand this in all the other industries. So let's take what we know and apply it to the aromatherapy industry. A third-party lab test does not make your oils pure. Saying your oils are better does not make them pure. Integrity, hard work, and high standards do. That's what makes them better. That is Seed to Seal. That is why Young Living is different, and that is why I will only use Young Living essential oils, right? All right, all of our oil is shipped from around the world, from all the different farms that we saw, to Spanish Fork, where it's run through rigorous 8-point testing to ensure purity. Those tests are run in triplicate at the farm, at Spanish Fork, and then before bottling, right? What does that mean? The testing is thorough and precise. It's why I don't buy oils from other places anymore. They don't have what our team has. They just can't stay on top of it, right? They don't have the testing, so therefore they don't have Seed to Seal. You can't visit their farms, right? Okay, so you can't just buy oils at the grocery store. Why can't you buy oils at the grocery store? Purity, plain and simple. You get what you pay for. I've seen bottles of frankincense for $7 at the grocery store. It costs more than $7 to grow and distill it, let alone ship it, label it, bottle it, and all the other things. So that's a red flag that it has been altered in some way or some form. So this is a photo of frankincense resin, right, in the hand there. Being distilled at the proper temperature for days to pull the best oil out of the plant. The labor to distill this plant is one of the reasons it is so costly. The only way to sell it for $10 or $12 would be to adulterate the oil or for you not to make any profit, right? So that's just the way it is. All right. Frankincense tree must be tapped like a maple tree syrup. The resin will ooze out, but quickly turns into the hard resin that you see at the bottom of the screen. It takes a long process to turn it into the oil you see in the frankincense bottle. Or you could distill it with solvents, which many can cause cancer, and you can have oil much more quickly at a lower labor cost. But then you have solvents in your oil, and we don't want that, right? Young Living does not use chemical solvents to extract frankincense. That's what Seed to Seal is all about. We do things the hard way to get the best oil. All of the oils in the world fall into 4 categories: authentic, manipulated, perfume, and synthetic. Authentic means the oils are 100% pure with no added additives in the bottle. These are what Young Living oils are, authentic. Manipulated means the final product has been made to smell more pleasing or less earthy. Some of the heavier molecules may have been stripped out, or another additive may have been introduced to enhance the aroma. Perfume oils are not pure at all. They are mixed with synthetics to enhance the aroma and make it last longer. These oils have no therapeutic action, and frequently solvents are used to extract them from the plant. And then we have synthetic oils, which are not oils at all. They smell nothing like the original plant, and they are typically labeled scented products or fragrance, okay? Authentic is the only true pure oil. Synthetic oils would be like opening your fridge, taking a glass of orange juice, and diluting it 95% with chemicals before you drank it. It would not have the same benefit as a full glass of pure orange juice, right? That's why you want authentic oils. That's why you wouldn't want manipulated oils. Before you purchase, check to see if the company grows their own plants, has seed to seal promise, and controls the entire process from the beginning to the end, from farm to bottle. Pesticides, pollution, previously farmed land, all of this can affect the quality of your oil, just like it can affect the quality of your food. So why go the extra step of using an oil to get away from a chemical to use an oil laden with chemicals? It makes no sense. So what is the impact of spraying pesticides? I want you to see the impact of what spraying a crop with pesticides can do to the human body. There was a study done in Sweden that was cataloged in a video called the organic effect, right? This is pertaining to food. However, when it takes tens of thousands of rose blossoms to make 1 ounce of rose oil, the oils are even more concentrated than our food, right? Because we're not consuming all those rose petals, we're consuming or utilizing the oil of the rose petal, right? So a pesticide sprayed on a crop will be even more concentrated than in your oil than on food, like on an apple. This is why we don't spray. Let's see if we can play this video.
Most of what is grown today is treated with pesticides. That's not so healthy for the environment, but does it really affect us? Meet the Palmbok family. They don't eat organic food.
Det kostar mer än vanlig mat. Det blir en stor skillnad när man är många i en familj.
But for the next 2 weeks, the Palmboks are going to eat only organic. Before they begin, urine samples are taken from each of the family members. And it turns out they have a number of different pesticides inside their bodies.
Vi hittade framförallt insektsmedel, svampmedel och stråförkortningsmedel.
Vi äter insektsmedel.
Ja, äckligt.
Ja.
So, everything in the kitchen is replaced, and they begin eating only organic. Then, another round of samples are taken, and now, almost all the pesticides have disappeared.
Vi vet ju väldigt lite om långtidseffekter av att äta mat som har besprutats. Speciellt med tanke på att studier har visat att kemikalier i kombination kan vara långt farligare än kemikalier var och en för sig.
När man får höra det här så tänker man framförallt på barnen. Det är många kemikalier som har lämnat deras kroppar och jag vill inte ha tillbaka dem med mina barn.
That's just amazing to me when you see the chemical levels, especially in the little boy, right? So, why do some companies sell oils cheaper than others? Well, most essential oils are sold cheaper than others because companies cut corners to save money. If you spray a crop with pesticides, you have more crop to distill. If you use a chemical solvent to extract the oils, you pull out more. If you dilute it, you will get it with the cheaper oil or a carrier oil. You'll stretch the oil you have distilled, right? You can easily sell more cheaper. It takes a great deal of work to produce a tiny amount of essential oil. Let's see, I've got these numbers. 60,000 rose blossoms provide only 1 ounce of rose oil. Lavender is abundant, right? See, 200 pounds will provide 7 pounds of oil. Jasmine flowers must be hand-picked before the sun comes up on the very day that they open, making it one of the most expensive oils in the world. It takes 8 million hand-picked jasmine blossoms to produce 2.2 pounds of oil. A sandalwood tree must be 30 years old and 30 feet high before it can be cut down for distillation. Gary Young's sandalwood trees must be 90% dead before they're even harvested because sustainability is also important. So, these are so expensive, but here's the good news. A little bit goes a long way. Oils are cost effective. And really, if you think about how many drops are in a bottle and how many drops you need for an application and how long they'll last, they aren't that expensive. So, most oils are $10 to $30 per bottle, depending on the oil. Depending on the oil thickness or viscosity, a 5 milliliter bottle contains about 90 to 100 drops. A 15 milliliter bottle contains about 200 to 240 drops. And in your starter kit, you're getting 12 bottles with about 90 drops each, so 5 milliliter bottles. So that's a lot of oil in there, right? Each application, usually 1 to 3 drops, meaning even a small bottle will give you 45 to 90 applications, right? Thieves Cleaner is made of plants only and costs about $1.50 a bottle to make, because when you buy it concentrated and you mix it yourself with just water. You can't even get that in the organic section of the grocery store. It replaces multi-purpose cleaners, glass cleaner, floor cleaner, kitchen cleaner, bath cleaner, carpet cleaners. I've used it to clean everything in my house. The organic versions of those can run you $6 to $7 a bottle. Thieves Cleaner and Thieves Sanitizer both come in the starter kit, right? All right, so actually, Young Living has put in the starter kit, it's not the Thieves Cleaner, it's the Thieves Spray and the hand sanitizer. So if you need hand sanitizer, that's the way to go. So let's look at these. There is an entire Thieves class that I teach you. I teach also about Thieves and all the Thieves products that covers what comes in the starter kit, or looking at the Thieves starter kit. It's the second one in my core series of class, and we'll get to that later. But we'd love to come alongside you and train you in simple, easy steps that you can start getting the chemicals out of your home and replacing them with plant-based options. For today, I recommend starting with the starter kit and adding either the Thieves Essential Reward Bundle or a bottle of Thieves Cleaner to your order. In one swoop, you can afford to replace a lot of chemicals in your home. So with the starter kit we're covering today, and essential oils, and a bottle of Thieves Cleaner, or if your budget allows it, the Thieves Kit, the Essential Rewards Kit, you can replace a lot, and I mean a lot, of chemicals that are in your home, so you can start feeling the difference. So when I say essential rewards, what I mean is we have essential oil starter kit and we have a Thieves starter kit, and I would never ask you to buy both, because once you have one kit, you are a Young Living member, and you can essentially buy an even more discounted kit for Thieves products later inside Essential Rewards. So Essential Rewards is a program that pays you back 10% immediately on every product you already use. Your toothpaste, shampoo, dish soap. Remember, there's over 600 products. After 4 months, you start getting 20% back. And after 25 months, 25% back. I'm currently at the 25% back, which means for every $100 I spend, I get $25 back. And that is amazing. And people use that extra money different ways. I like to save my points up and use them either when we have extra expenses to cover some of our products that month, or I save them to get fun stuff like the makeup. I have a 15-year-old who likes to play with makeup, and I don't want her buying stuff at the dollar store at Walmart and putting on her face and her skin, because remember, things we put on our skin can be absorbed into our blood in 30 seconds. I want her using, makeup that is, gluten-free, paraben-free, glyphosate-free, all the yucky stuff free. So Savvy Minerals, again, is another class that I will have coming up. When like I said, so when you're on Essential Rewards for 25 months, you get 25% back your whole cart. That's what happens when you order on Essential Rewards. And this is stuff that you're using already in your home. Like I said, it's toothpaste, it's shampoo, it's cleaners, it's laundry soap, it's dish soap, it's dishwasher detergent. So we're not asking you to add money to your budget. Add this on top of all of this on top of your budget. We're asking you to do what I call transfer buying. Instead of spending, $50 to $100 at Walmart and Target for your soaps, your shampoos, your perfumes, your makeup, for all the stuff that we get, order it through Young Living, and at the same time, get a product that is not only beneficial for your body, but that works wonderfully and helps eliminate toxins in your home and your body as well, right? Now, this is in addition to the 24% you're already getting off retail price, because when you buy a starter kit, you get a discount for life. That means you're never obligated to actually order. There will be no annually membership fees, because a lot of companies have membership fees annually. There's no annual membership fees with Young Living. They keep your membership active. They just ask for one $50 purchase a year. Now, if you're on Essential Rewards and you're racking up those points, you're going to be ordering monthly for that. But if those perks aren't enough, there's more. When you order from yourself instead of from the grocery store, you also earn points back and get free oils, free products. Okay, so for instance, this month, if you order $100, Young Living is gifting you a bottle of eucalyptus. So there's so many ways to earn and to save money on the products that we use every day, try new products to increase our wellness, that is just amazing. So let's see. All right, so the value of essential rewards. Okay, so this is what I was telling you about. This is just a chart based on how much you order each month and how much money you would save or earn for free in a matter of time. So this is how I got most of my oils for free, by buying things I use every day. Again, the toothpaste, the shampoo, the cleaners, and then I got my oils for free, right? All right, so not only that, but your starter kit today counts towards your first ER order. That's $100 earned toward ER freebies. If you check it out, the kit can never again count towards ER. We can't go back and add it later. That's why I recommend doing essential rewards, signing up for it when you first order your kit, so you don't lose out on those points. So how much? Check out this chart. Okay, this is what you save every single month by placing orders on ER on the regular, instead of the regular one-time button. Over 5 years at 300, that's $16,000 of free stuff, $16,000 money you save. But maybe you're not there. Maybe you're only spending $50 a month. It's still almost $800 saved, right? All right, so let's check this out. This is a video about the Thieves Cleaner that I was talking to you about. So Thieves Cleaner, again, you buy it in concentrate form, and I usually recommend people throw this on their order with their essential oil starter kit, just so they can basically eliminate all of the chemicals under the kitchen sink. It comes out to like $1.50 to make a bottle of Thieves Cleaner. A bottle of Thieves Cleaner concentrate is about $20, and it makes like, I don't even know, 19 bottles. Let's check this out.
All right, guys, so we're trying a little experiment here because we just had a wow moment with lemon oil, getting all the grease off of the bottom of a pan. And this pan is particularly difficult. Like, this has been through multiple dishwasher loads, been scrubbed multiple times. My sister loves to deep fry stuff with coconut oil. So it's like not coming off. I mean, you have a scrubby, Rach, I can show? Yeah. We're just gonna scrub it and show you that it's not going anywhere. Like, this has been through multiple. It's one of those things where you scrub as hard as you can, it's not going anywhere, right? So we grabbed some baking soda. It's pure baking soda and Thieves. And we're not gonna use all of this Thieves, but we'll pour a little bit of each in. And yep, just like a little sprinkle. We'll put a little bit of Thieves Cleaner in there. See if we can make some headway on this pan that's been through the dishwasher so many times. So if it's something that I just cooked, I put a couple of drops of lemon, and lemon just makes that pan amazing. If it's something that has been there for a while, you can't get it up, this is my go-to. Rachel put even more, and she wants a nice, good paste. All right, we're gonna take it over to the sink. Just do a good rinse on it. Dun-dun-dun, following the pan. Let's see, after multiple dishwasher loads and soap and all the other good things, what this really nasty, non-scrubbable pan looks like. Are you in? 5, 4, 3, 2, bam! Thieves Cleaner to the rescue.
So yeah, Thieves Cleaner works. I use it, like I said, to clean everything in my house. All right, are oils safe? Back into the final bit of our 101 class. And we're gonna wrap this up for you. We're gonna go through some oils and the benefits. We've talked a lot about purity, a lot about seed to seal, and because I think it's that important that you understand that if you want to use oils to improve your life, that you have to make sure you get a quality oil. So we're almost at the end of aromatherapy hangout time. I really hope you've enjoyed all the science and knowledge and testimonies. We'll talk safety, and then we'll get you introduce you to all the oils that come in the kit one by one, right? But many people ask me, if oils are so powerful, are they safe? There are certain oils that are photosensitive, meaning you don't want to wear them on your skin and then go out into the sun. Those are normally the citrus oils, like citrus fresh or lemon. When using them on your skin, you always want to watch for redness and dilute as a carrier oil. Always dilute oils on children or elderly because their skin is more permeable and absorbs the oils more quickly. What is a carrier oil? It's a fatty oil. It can be Young Living sells a V6 oil, but it can literally be the coconut oil or the olive oil out of your kitchen. And what it does is oils, the size of an essential oil molecule is so small that your skin just draws it in really quickly. So if you have redness or warmth or anything like that, it doesn't do damage, it's not going to harm you. You may have a warming feeling. And if you put a carrier oil on top of it, that's going to go away. And then you'll just know from now on to use a carrier oil with that oil. I use a lot of my oils neat, but I don't have sensitive skin. But my son, we have to dilute them on him. For all young children, my son is 13. You want to dilute on kids. So using a carrier oil with an essential oil slows down the rate at which the body absorbs that essential oil because the molecules in a carrier oil, like a coconut oil, the V6 oil from Young Living, or an olive oil, the molecules are bigger. So when you mix the essential oil, which is small molecules, or the big ones, it just slows down the absorption rate. And that's really all that you need. And carrier oil can be applied before, after, or mixed together. All three ways work. All right, other safety tips before your kit arrives. So you're going to say you order your kit. You want to be wary of putting oils near your eyes, especially things like peppermint. Again, we're not talking, life-threatening. It just burns because I've done it more times than I care to admit. So some oils like peppermint can cause like a burning sensation. If you're placing an oil near the eye, apply it with a Q-tip instead of you don't want to do that. I've even put oils in my hands, and especially if I'm doing something here. A lot of times if I have like tension in the head, I'll put peppermint. And it's not usually the application of the peppermint to my head that causes an issue. It's the fact that it's on my fingers, and then later I rub my eyes. That's usually how it happens to me. So in your kit, you also get, and we'll talk about this in a little bit, like applicators that help roll it on to keep it off your fingers. But just be aware of that. So again, safety tips, you don't want to put them near your eyes. You can become desensitized if you use the same oil day after day after day after. So you may want to, if you have a favorite oil, just make sure you take a break from it every once in a while if you're using it for therapeutic purposes. Now, if you're using it because it's your personal scent and you're replacing your perfume with it, more power to you. That will work. Now, what about internal use of essential oils? NAHA, the National Association for Holistic Aromatherapy, one of the top aromatherapy organizations in the United States, does not actually advocate essential oils for internal use. Why? Because most companies don't carry grass oils. Grass is generally regarded as safe. Many argue that internal essential oil use is unsafe, and I would agree in some circumstances. You need to make sure that you're checking labels. Young Living has vitality oils, such as the lime essential oil that I put in my drink this morning. So Young Living vitality oils are approved for internal use, just like a food additive or a flavoring. You have been consuming essential oils eternally for the most of your life. For instance, wintergreen or spearmint in your chewing gum, or oregano in your pasta, right? So NAHA, again, the organization, National Association for Holistic Aromatherapy, bases a lot of decisions on the British model of essential oil usage, British model of aromatherapy, which advocates topical use only. Many of the British studies are flawed. For example, they're done at extremely high doses or in ways that oils aren't used naturally. Young Living utilizes all three models of the British, the French, and the German methods of aromatherapy. The French have been using essential oils internally for decades. Young Living's Vitality line has distinctive white labels, so you can easily recognize them apart from the regular oils. Now, on the flip side, look at the ingredients list of what you have in your bathroom and kitchen. So if you're worried about the safety of essential oils, what about the safety of all the other products that you are using day in, day out, right? Every day we put products on our skin, on our body, and breathe them in. But many of these products contain chemicals, damaging chemicals. The average woman, did you know this? The average woman puts over 300 chemicals every day on her body through soaps, makeup, shampoo, hair care products, and 80 of them are before breakfast, before you even left your house, right? When you use Young Living essential oils, you're using a product with one ingredient, like lemon, oregano, or tangerine. There are no additives, there are no synthetics. You know what you're getting in the bottle. So, is this a bit overwhelming? Let me tell you how I started my journey with Young Living Premium Starter Kit, and I've never looked back. I don't regret it at all. You don't step away from toxic chemicals and then go back to them again. You'll find your chemical cleaners start to give you headaches when you're around them. Once you start to detox your body from, you become more sensitive to chemicals once you detox your body from them. You realize them because you may feel like, oh, I'm using these products now and I feel fine, right? After you detox and stop using those products, which is the first step towards a chemical-free life, you will realize the effects that they're having. If you're a frugal mom like me, this is a great starting place with a starter kit because it's half off. The cost of Panaway and frankincense are worth the value of the entire kit. That means you're basically getting 10 bottles of oil, Ningxia, 2 Thieves products, and a diffuser for free. That is the best bang for your buck. So let's run through the oils in the starter kit and share a little bit about how you would use them. Because if you can't see yourself using these oils in your life, then there's no point in buying the kit. I'm not here to sell you a kit. I'm here to educate you on how these oils have changed my life and how they can change your life. So as we go through these oils, think how you would use them in your life. Think who in your home would benefit from these oils. All right. Frankincense. Frankincense essential oil. Frankincense is one of the top skin oils. It helps smooth the appearance of skin. It's a key ingredient in Young Living's Brain Power, which my daughter uses, and also the key ingredient in our Boswellia wrinkle cream, which I use. So I call it the beauty and brains of essential oils. You can diffuse it during prayer time to help with grounding and purpose. I also love this for focusing. I also put it on bug bites to soothe any kind of discomfort. I could go on and on. Like we mentioned before, frankincense alone has over 10,000 uses. A little saying that I love is, when in doubt, frank it out. Let your imagination go with that one. So then there's lavender. Lavender essential oil is known as the Swiss Army knife of essential oils. It's the oil of relaxation. You can diffuse it for a calming, soothing aroma. Unwind by adding a few drops to a nighttime bath is my favorite. If I'm having trouble sleeping, I'll put a cup of Epsom salts in my bath and a few drops of lavender. And then when I get out of that bathtub, I'm ready to sleep like a baby. This is also one of the top oils to support healthy skin because it has so many uses. I love it for bruises, blisters, rashes, bug bites, and mild burns, right? Okay. I already did that one. Sorry, I'm trying to use this PowerPoint. Okay, so peppermint. I mentioned before, peppermint is my favorite. Peppermint vitality supports gastrointestinal discomfort. It promotes healthy bowel function and enhanced diet function. It helps maintain the efficiency of a digestive tract. It may support performance during exercise. Like I said, it wakes you up, gives you a little bit of energy, right? I call this my highway hypnosis oil because one drop will keep my husband alert while driving. I keep a peppermint oil bottled roller in my purse at all times because a lot of times I'll rub it on my tummy. I'll rub it on my temples, the back of my neck. And if hubby's driving, we're traveling from state to state and he's having trouble staying awake and we don't want 10,000 stops because of coffee intake on his side, I don't drink coffee. We'll just rub peppermint on the back of his neck, right? So it's just, I love the smell of it. I love what it does for me, whether it's tension or tummy. Another tip that I love about peppermint, I could talk all day about peppermint, is that if I have like that crud that I feel like that tightness or that congestion like right here, I'll put a drop of peppermint in my thumb, put it to the roof of my mouth, and it's just like, it just blows it up. It's gone. It also makes a yummy infused like a tea. You can add it to hot water or you can add it to tea. It has, oh my gosh, it has so many uses. Oh, and I love it outside in the garden. I'm just gonna stop there because like when I'm gardening, I need to stop. Because I literally could talk all day long about peppermint essential oil. Now, Citrus Fresh essential oil. Citrus Fresh is great to freshen the air. This blend has orange, tangerine, grapefruit, lemon, and mandarin, and a hint of spearmint. It's a replacement for anything that you would plug into the ball or spray around, because both of those products are even light, right? Any of those products that we're talking about, yeah, I'm talking about plugins, air fresheners, and candles. Any of those products are going to be laden with chemicals, whether they say natural or not, there's going to be a chemical aspect to them. And that's what we want to get behind. So Citrus Fresh is one of the great oils to replace it, because it's also one of the very effective, cost-effective oils. You can also make a spritz out of it. I have mine back here. I have a spray bottle. I think I actually have a different blend in here. I think I have Purification here right now, or Christmas Spirit. It's Christmas Spirit. But water, oils, you just shake and spray as necessary. Or you stick it in the diffuser, right? Do this instead of plugging something in or lighting up that candle, because you're going to reduce the toxins in your home. So back to Citrus Fresh, sorry. You can dilute it with a carrier if you're going to use it topically, because it is a citrus oil, which means it's going to be photosensitive if you go out in the sun. But I love the smell. It also helps to tone and smooth the appearance of skin. This is a powerful oil for immune support, hence citrus. We all know citrus is great for immune support. This can also be used in a bath if you just want a luxurious bath to help lift your mood, because I know a lot of people, when I look at the citrus oils, I think of them as sunshine in a bottle. They're great for cleansing the air, but they're also great for lifting the mood, right? So that's Citrus Fresh. Now, Citrus Fresh Vitality Essential Oil. This is also one of the favorite ones that my daughter likes to put in her water. So Thieves, okay. Thieves. We're hearing lots about Thieves. Thieves Essential Oil is amazing. All of the Thieves products are amazing. This is the blend that is in all of our cleaners, our laundry soap, our toothpaste, our mouthwash. This is the magic blend right here. Thieves Essential Oil helps support healthy respiratory system. Thieves has been proven to kill 99.9% of all germs and bacteria. So when the kids get sick, the first thing I do is get this oil in the diffuser and on their feet or spine, to set up a germ-free zone. So it's this diffuser in my kitchen, because it's a general area. If it's my kids up in the room, it goes in the diffusers in their room, because yes, all my kids have diffusers in their room, including myself. And I have one in my office and one in the bathroom. We have diffusers. Because again, we're replacing all of our sprays, our candles, and our plugins with diffusers, right? All right, so why on their feet and spine? Why would I put Thieves on my kids' feet or my husband's spine? The spine is where bundles of nerves run through your body, and the feet and hands actually are where they come out. So if you put oils in those places topically, you're covering a lot of grounds in the body, even if you don't know where the germs are hiding out. Because again, we talked about this. When we put an oil on our skin topically, within 30 seconds, it's in our bloodstream. So what better place to have it than a place that's going to send it out through our entire body, right? So in our Thieves class, we will go into more depth about the power of Thieves, the legend of Thieves, and all of the Thieves products. But let's keep moving on for now. I'm having issues with this PowerPoint. Let's see. There we go. Peace and Calming. Peace and Calming. This is a lot of people's favorite oil. Now, we already know mine's peppermint, so I'm not even going to try to tell you it's my favorite, because it's not. But a lot of people, this is the oil that created a breakthrough for them, depending on what they were dealing with. Referring to my notes. Okay, so Peace and Calming is more for the evening to slow your mind down. It contains ylang ylang, tangerine, patchouli, and blue tansy. So it's a very relaxing oil, hence its name, Peace and Calming, right? It's different than Stress Away, in that Stress Away is more for a prolonged use during the day, so it's not gonna relax you like getting ready for bed relax you. Stress Away, which we'll get there, Stress Away is more and sort of for the fight and flight response for like stress. So Peace and Calming is to get you ready at the end of the day. Peace and Calming is very emotionally grounding. So if you need peace and you need calming emotionally, then this is the oil that you're going to go to. So I think that's enough there. Our next oil is Stress Away, which I just mentioned a little bit. This promotes wellness and may be an important part of daily health regimen. It is one of the top emotional oil blends, top, right? I use Stress Away if I have a heavy day coming on, or I know that I have a lot to do. And you know, that feeling you get, you're like, oh my gosh, I've got so much to do. I need to focus, not sleep, not, you know, relax. Well, relax, but not like go to sleep, right? Stress Away is good to bring that stress level down a little bit, because when we feel that, oh my gosh, I have this to do, I can't get this done, that is that fight or flight response from the adrenals, and Stress Away will help with that. So this oil contains lime, copaiba, vanilla, and I think it smells like vacation in a bottle. I used to diffuse this when I started teaching classes in my home. I was really nervous. I was excited to do this stuff, but still kind of nervous and like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Stress Away is what I would diffuse just to kind of relax the nerves a little bit. And everybody coming in and be like, oh, it smells so good, because again, it smells very tropical with the lime, copaiba, vanilla scent. And I do love that. Stress Away is also one, I've done this, and many people will do this. They'll use it as a personal scent, like a personal perfume to replace all of our synthetic body fragrances. Stress Away is a good one for that also. So Stress Away essential oil. Lemon essential oil. Now, lemon essential oil, it's a citrus flavor. It can be used to enhance the taste of food and water. Lemon is also a key ingredient in our Thieves blend, as well as our Ningxia Red. It helps you support the immune system. It's wonderful for the liver. It's a liver lover, if you like alliterations. I love to put drops of lemon as well as the lime that I have today in my water because of that gentle detox. Also, if you have anything sticky anywhere that you can't get off, lemon has your back. If it's, you know, stickers on the window or a label or whatever, lemon will cut through and remove that naturally. So I like to say it's going to cut through the goo on our windows and our tables and whatever. It's also going to cut through the goo inside of us. And that's why it is such a good detoxer. As well as when we saw the little video with the pan, she mentioned a lot that she would use lemon essential oil to break up stuff like that. If it was fresh, now if it's that odor, that's when she broke out the baking soda and the Thieves cleaner. So next oil we're going to take a look at. Okay. All right, yes, lemon essential oil. Pan Away. Okay, so Pan Away is one of the oils that you're gonna feel the difference right away. You wanna apply it after exercise to soothe muscles. It has a very stimulating aroma. Apply it to the back and neck for a soothing aromatic experience. The day you get your starter kit, you wanna put this oil on your feet and see how you feel. I'm not crazy, just do it and let me know how you feel. All right. Pan Away also helps you support the appearance of healthy skin colorations. 90% of early aging isn't wrinkles, it's discoloration of the skin. So add some Pan Away to your natural cleanser. If you don't have one, Art Line is amazing. Pan Away is a wonderful for mild occasional tension in the head as well. I usually go to peppermint, but Pan Away has more of a wintergreen smell. So that is Pan Away essential oil. Now, Digest. The name says it, right? Digest Vitality is a top blend oil for supporting a healthy digestive system. And if you live in America, you probably need support for your digestive system, right? Add 2 drops along with peppermint to water for a stimulating beverage. Wink, wink, right? Take it in a veggie capsule to use internally. Using with essential zymes at every meal support a wellness regimen, because essential zymes is a digestive aid. I'm losing my mind. Enzyme. It's digestive enzyme. But this is Digest Vitality. But Digest essential oil is also used topically on our stomachs. I know, not even in my house, Digest is one that's used quite often. But outside of my house, I know 2 ladies who swear by Digest will not leave the house without it in their purse. because of what it does for them. So Digest is amazing. It's going to have all the herbs in there that you think of when you think of digestive support. It's going to have your peppermint. It's going to have your fennel. It's going to have your anise. It's going to have your tarragon, and more. They're all going to be in there to give you support for your digestive system. I've used it. I've rubbed it on my chest. I've rubbed it on my abdomen. We've used Digest Vitality in making a tea like we do with the peppermint. So next up is Raven. Now, Raven, this is a cleansing blend of Raven Sarra, peppermint, and eucalyptus. Raven creates a cooling sensation when applied topically to the chest or the throat. Diffuse it daily for a soothing aroma because it does smell pleasing. But this oil is a game changer if you have any issues or need any support in the breathing area, whether it's temporary related to a temporary situation or if it's a long-term situation. Raven is the Mac when it comes to breathing. I know when I bought my starter kit, Raven wasn't even in the starter kit. I got Raven free with one of my orders, my Essential Rewards orders, and I fell in love with it. So when they put it in the starter kit, I was over the moon because like now I felt like all the pieces were there, right? A lot of my favorites. I love that Young Living has an essential oils kit that isn't just giving you 2 or 3 oils. It's giving you an oil that's going to support every area of your life. And Raven is the one for breathing. So that's Raven essential oil. So Ningxia, in your kit, you get 2 samples of Ningxia. Now, I will tell you right now, these two packets alone aren't going to be completely life-changing because just like any other supplement, you need to be consistent. But what I like about these being in the packet is I've heard people say, okay, I say when your kit arrives, throw the packets in your fridge and take one the next morning and the one the following morning, or let your spouse taste it. Because here's the thing, with a liquid supplement, what's the first thing everybody thinks? What does it taste like? Like you don't want to put out money for a liquid supplement if they're not sure if they're going to like it or they think it's going to taste nasty. Let me assure you now, Ningxia Red does not taste nasty. It's berry, like Ningxia Wolfberry is a berry. So it is quite palatable. I actually enjoy it, but you don't have to take my word for it. When you get your starter kit, they're going to give you 2 samples so that you can taste it and make sure that you enjoy taking it. So now, I've also had people, and I have a lady who has some chronic health issues. The first time she drank her Ningxia, she said she felt like her body was happy. She felt like her body said, oh yeah, I need some more of that. That's not a typical response because again, it takes a long time, but that just shows you the power because Ningxia, I've gotten way off my notes here. Let's see. Ningxia tastes like the mixture of berries and lemonade and all the goodness. But the antioxidants in this packet is amazing. This juice is so good for you that there's an entire class, and I'll get to that later, on Ningxia. So I'm putting together like a group. I'm working on it now. By the time you watch this video, it may already be in place because of the difference that Ningxia made in my life. I shared earlier, I have autoimmune issues, so energy, immune support, and other various symptoms that we don't need to discuss right here, Ningxia has helped put those in check. So you're basically infusing your body with nutrients, and that's going to make everybody's body happy. So Ningxia is a concentrate of things like the arona berry. Its main ingredient, of course, is the wolfberry puree, but it's going to have blueberry, it's going to have cherry, and it's of course infused with essential oils. Why are we infusing this supplement and most of our supplements with essential oils? Is because essential oils opens up the pathway for your body to take in those nutrients and absorb them better. The next product, there we go, that is our Ningxia Red. It's totally amazing. All right, so our next product is our Thieves products. So we've talked a lot about these. We talked about Thieves Cleaner, we talked about Thieves Essential Oil. What you see here is our Thieves Spray. This is what I keep in my purse. If we're going out and about, public restrooms, yuck, or shopping cart handles, yuck. That's what my Thieves spray is for. It's for surfaces. And my Thieves hand purifier is for my hands, of course. And these, again, Young Living wants to give you a sample of the different products they have in your kit. These are samples that just add value. But we have some bonus oils in our kits. Valor. So Valor is another oil that did not come in my kit when I got my kit. So bonus to you. If you're buying your kit now, you're getting this baby. So as a final oil of the kit, this one is one of Gary Young's, who's the founder of Young Living's favorite oils. Valor contains black spruce, blue tansy, camphor wood, geranium, and frankincense. What could be more beautiful than frankincense, right? The Valor blend was used by ancient Romans in bathhouses before they sent their soldiers into battle. It's Thieves and Valor, what we call our legend oils, because the herbs that we use in those oils are based on legends. Thieves, the legend from like the Black Plague area, Valor from the Romans era. If you want to know more about the legends, you can Google it or message me, comment me, we'll go into more detail. But suffice it to say, if you're a Roman soldier, you had two options, win or die, correct? So Valor is, like its name implies, our oil of courage. Valor is one that a lot of people will use before they have to go and give a presentation because they're afraid to talk in front of people. Valor is one that they'll go, maybe they're going on a first date, or they're going to meet, or just have a situation where they need that extra little, I can do this, right? But Valor has another nickname, and that is chiropractic in the bottle. Valor is amazing when rolled up and down the spine after your chiropractor adjustment. Many have recounted that it makes your adjustments last longer. So Valor is a boom to your kit. All right, that is our Valor essential oil. Valor is another one that I find is useful for my husband to use in place of a cologne. So I think it's more of a manly scent. I don't have a problem wearing it. I don't think it makes me smell like a man, like that sense, but I think it's a scent that men can own as a personal scent versus something like Inner Child that is more floral. We actually use Shutron for my husband's cologne because I love the smell of that, and that's what matters. So this is the starter kit. Just to recap, the kit comes with 12 bottles of oil, a diffuser. I recommend this one, the Desert Mist. There's no upcharge on that one. 2 packets of Ningxia Red, 2 Thieves products, the Aroma Glide roller on the cap. So they're not pictured there. Let me see if I can pull one out real quick for you so you know what I'm talking about. I don't know why I didn't put it in that picture. All right, so when I say the Aroma Glide cap, this is what I mean. If you can see real close, I gotta hold it to the camera, not the picture. This actually is like a roller ball that you take off, you know, the lid to your essential oil. You put this in and you lock it in place with this lid. Now you've got the peppermint I was talking about earlier. You can rub here and not get it here, so it doesn't get here in the eyes. So it's going to be great for application. When I got my kit, I had one on peppermint because I used it for everything. And I also put one on Stress Away, and I used that as like a perfume. I roll it on my wrist or on my neck. And there's lots of options. Valor's the same way. Thieves the same way. If you're rolling it on tootsies or you're rolling it in spine, the roller makes it a lot easier. So 2 of those rollers come in your kit. Sorry, they're not in the picture, so I just want to make sure you saw that. When you hop on Essential Rewards, you can pick out 2 products you want to try every month as you start off kicking toxic chemicals to the curb, right? So I already talked about the one I definitely always recommend is Thieves Cleaner, but I will tell you, you put Thieves Cleaner on your month, that bottle is going to last you. You don't need to get that every month. But what do you get every month? You get shampoo, you get toothpaste, maybe dish detergent, depending on how much laundry, maybe laundry detergent. So Thieves Cleaner and laundry detergent are ones that I don't buy monthly, but my Ningxia I get monthly. Toothpaste I get monthly. You get the picture here. So when you hop on Essential Rewards, you pick out the products you want a month, you start switching out those toxic chemicals. Very few of us are capable of throwing everything away in our house at once and going out and buying brand new. So I recommend what's called Ditch and Switch. You're making a list, creating a plan of all the products that you have that you want to swap out, and we do it bit by bit. We meet that budget, we make a budget, we make a list, we make the match, and then we do it little by little so that it's not overwhelming. Baby steps, right? So All right, going chemical free is a process that you do one step at a time. Just panaway and frankincense are worth nearly the value of the entire kit that you're getting. The next step is to get to go and find. I'll be producing the class on the thieves, the class on the nisha, class on the savvy, class on CBD. We have all these options. You want to get educated on the products that Young Living offers, so you know which products are right for you and your family, right? All right, let's check out this. So this is the kits and everything in it. All right, so the 3 cabinet challenge. I want to end this class with a challenge because I believe training you after this class is over is important. So again, my job is not to sell you a starter kit. My job is to educate you on the chemicals in your home, educate you on how to ditch those and switch to a more plant-based lifestyle so that your body can heal and be at its most best. So I want to end this class with a challenge. So I'd like to invite you to accept what I call the 3 cabinet challenge. You're going to go home, go into your home rather, look at the products that are in your home right now. Pick any 3 cabinets. It can be under your, a lot of times we'll go like under the kitchen sink, their bathroom medicine cabinet, or maybe the laundry room. Or maybe, just there's 3 suggestions. You pick 3 cabinets. Pick out the things that you've used for years. Take a look at the list of ingredients on the back of the bottle. Pull out your shampoo, pull out your cleaners, pull out whatever it is, your laundry soap. If you have dryer sheets, don't even worry about them, just throw them in the trash, okay? Because they are the most highly concentrated toxic product in people's homes. So if you don't believe me, check the ingredients. All right, if there's an ingredient you're not familiar with in that ingredient list of all of those products, Google it. Google dangers of hexene, dangers of glyphosate, dangers of whatever that word is that you don't recognize, which for a lot of us is probably all of those words, right? You'll be blown away by what you find, right? So that is my challenge to you, to start getting rid of the chemicals in your home. So I have available what is called the Fearless Challenge. When you get your starter kit, this is a challenge that gets you through opening your starter kit, because again, I do not want you buying a starter kit for it to sit on the shelf or sit in the closet or on the dining room table and not use. My job is to get you to open that kit and utilize that kit. So here's the challenge. I can send you a link to this calendar, and you decide when you start, and it just gives you little challenges to go through your kit, use the oils, do them. And my gift to you is when you've completed all these challenges and you've taken notes on there and you've checked them off, take a snapshot, send it back to me, and I'm going to give you a gift. It could be a $10 credit on your account. It could be a reference guide. It could be a free oil. That's something that we'll work out together. But basically, I'm going to reward you. I'm going to invest in you for investing in your home and your health and your family's health. All right. So get your oils for free. So as I mentioned in the beginning, I did not start off doing the business. I did not start off sharing. I began sharing because people were asking me and people wanted to know what I was using and wanted to know why I was using what I was using. Something in this class convicted you. Something hit you in the gut, right? I know that when you are listening to this class, when you're thinking about the products that are in your home, you may think of something. You've seen products that could help your husband, your kid, your wife, your parents, and hopefully yourself, right? I want to come alongside you and train you and your friends and family to live this non-toxic life, because you're going to fall in love with these. I just know it. And I want chemical-free life for your mom, your best friend too. My goal is for you to place your oils order free forever. So this will happen for me. You start sharing and you can get your oils for free. You can get your non-toxic toothpaste for free. It's never going to be a burden on your budget, right? If 3 of your friends sign up and get a kit, your starter kit was paid for. If you have 5 to 10 friends fall in love with lifestyle and get on Essential Rewards by attending the classes that I'm offering, you know, the oils, the thieves, the ningxia, the CBD, all of those, you're going to start getting paychecks that are going to pay for your products, and then maybe a little extra, right? The things that you pick out every month that you're swapping out, whether it's your bathroom, your kitchen, your laundry room, whatever path that you're on, and I will help you set that path. I'm willing to come teach to your friends virtually. We have tools. If you're local, we can do it in person. And I'll educate them for free, because this was life-changing for me. The products made a huge difference in my family's life, and I want to share that with you. To give you the blessing of the oils, the seed to seal products for your family. Talk to me and let me know what you want to do. Young Living was one of the best decisions I've ever made for my family. It really was. Not only for the products, but also helped me to get out of debt. All right, so how do you order? You go to my website. It's that simple. You contact me. I will walk you through it. You can go to the website and place an order on your own. My website is www.lindamaymyers.com. That's LINDAMAY MAYMYERS.com. I will put a link to it. It's also in the first slide on my story. If you go to my website and you scroll down a bit, you'll see my story. And there's in the menu section, there's a tab called Essential Oils, and you can check out there. If you have any questions, I'm here to hold your hand, walk you through it. Now, let's recap what we talked about today. What now? All right, we're gonna snag our kit. You're gonna get your fearless calendar. You're gonna complete your calendar. You're gonna send it back to me to get your free $10 credit on your accounts, get some free products, right? And then you're gonna contact me to get plugged into more classes, and let me know if you wanna help plug your friends into classes so that you can start getting your stuff for free and start sharing this non-contact lifestyle. So thank you for attending my Essential Oils 101 class. I hope it was an eye-opening experience for you. I hope it blessed your life. And I can't wait to join you in this journey. And we are going to ditch the chemicals and improve your lifestyle together. That's what I'm here for, because that's my job. So if you have any questions, just send me a message to the website, through the YouTube channel, wherever you see this, let me know, because I'm here to help. All right, guys, I will talk to you later.